If you knew all the embarrassing things I have said in public, your brain would file for early retirement. Trust me. I have dropped so many social bombs, you will think I was auditioning for a reality show called Guess Who Said That? But after years of emotional damage and subtitles, I thought, what do people really want from me? What do you want from me? So I sat, I reflected, I mildly itched, and I said, let's give them the real me. Let's start in Milan, 16 years ago. I'm teaching at a prestigious fashion university, freshly graduated, young, eager, and in my mind, anyone over 40 is a senior citizen. Anyone over 60, may God rest their soul. So it's Easter. We came back from break. Teachers are chatting about their holidays. And this one professor, she's in her 60s, very elegant, says, I want to visit my mother. And I, without a second of hesitation, go. Oh, how lovely. We mustn't leave the dead alone on special occasions. She blinked. Her neck twitched. I swear, I saw her soul trying to log out. Turns out, her mom is alive. Alive and well. They had Easter lunch together. Meanwhile, I am over here mentally preparing the obituary. I was like, wait, you still have a living mother at that age? And she's cooking? Man, that's not a holiday. That's a hostage situation. Like this woman gave birth once and now she's on kitchen duty until that. If she had committed a crime in her 20s, she would have been released by now. But no, she had a child and that's a life sentence. At that point, I realized maybe I am the problem. But hey, in Turkish, we would say, Dil sürçmesi gönül yorgunluğu. Translation, a slip of the tongue is just a tired heart. Or in English, I didn't mean it. But I definitely said it. And this is just one of many verbal crimes I have committed. Stick around because the next one involves a psychic, that's me, a funeral, and a very angry Italian bride. Fresh out of university, I somehow find myself doing two things at once, teaching at that same prestigious fashion school and running a bridal atelier with my ex. Yes, with my ex. Because nothing says stability like tulle, tension, and trauma. We design wedding gowns, suits, custom tuxedos, all the beautiful illusions people wear before they legally ruin their life. So one day we are in the middle of a fitting. Bride and groom both are clients, lucky us. They are doing a joint session. Cute, right? The groom's father is there. A large man, chain smoking like he's got a sponsorship deal with Marlboro. Every 5 minutes he steps outside to smoke. Not an exaggeration. Every 5 minutes. And when he walks back in, he smells like a barbecue that failed its health inspection. His voice, raspy, like if a trombone had bronchitis. At some point, I just snapped. I look at him and say, Sir, if you keep smoking like a chimney, you are not gonna live to see this wedding. I'm just saying, maybe take care of yourself. It wasn't meant to be cruel. It was more like unsolicited health advice, delivered with the grace of a meat cleaver. Cut to 2 weeks later. I get a call from the bride. She says, Hey, we need to reschedule our fittings. We have moved the wedding 40 days later. And I'm like, 40 days? This isn't a Netflix release. This is a destination wedding in Italy. You don't just push it like a dentist appointment. So I ask, may I know why the change? And she goes, well, my fiance's father passed away. Yup, that groom's father, the one I told you won't make it to the wedding. And he didn't. He did not make it to the wedding. And now I don't know what to feel. Am I a psychic? Am I cursed? Did I kill a man with just cardio advice? And worst of all, they weren't delaying the wedding because they were sad. No, no, they were waiting exactly 30 days so his mourning period would be over. They waited for his ghost to calm down practically. In Turkish, we would say "ölen ölmez," which means you don't die with the dead. But in this case, they were like, let's at least wait until the funeral snacks are finished. And me, poor me, every time I saw that bride again, I was like, hi! Sorry for your loss, so sorry. Let me just pin that ham a little bit lower. And maybe you think I would learn my lesson, right? Keep my mouth shut, smile politely, maybe don't curse people with calendar based prophecies. But no, because if awkward timing were an Olympic sport, I had already have 3 gold medals and a lifetime ban. Cut to the other day. Another disaster. I am in the atelier again. A bride walks in with her mother and 2 girls, sister friends. Honestly, I don't remember and I don't care. I just remember the Vogue ad. Yes, we had spent money we absolutely didn't have to get featured in Vogue Italia. Because why pay rent when you can buy relevance? Anyway, the bride had seen our dress in the magazine. It was blush pink, elegant, minimalist, basically a dress you could wear to someone else's wedding if you just change the shoes. She tries it on, and there's this emotional silence. She's not crying, but she's definitely feeling something. You can see in the air. I'm the mother. The mother looked like she's attending a funeral, no better. Like she just came from a funeral and the funeral was disappointing. Now, our dresses were always super minimal, no sparkle, no puff, no Disney drama, and that was a problem. You see, there's a generational gap. Modern brides want elegance, mothers want meringue. So I try to be accommodating. I pull out other dress with more lace, another one with more volume. Nothing works. The brides keeps gravitating back to the first one, the Vogue dress. Meanwhile, the mother's soul is clearly evaporating. I try to lighten the mood. I'm like, ma'am, if you don't like it, you can just say so. We won't take it personally. We will find something else. Maybe something puffier. She says, no, I like it. But her face says, this is the worst day of my life, and I blame chiffon. Eventually, I snap. Listen, you say you like it, but your face says, you just buried your will to live. Did someone die? Silence. Then the truth comes out. Her son, the bride's brother, was the one who found the Vogue advertising. He told his sister, this is the dress you have to wear on your wedding day. Then he died in a car accident. Yeah, that dress wasn't just a dress, it was his choice, and the mom was grieving. So there I was trying to sell her a backup gown with a bit more lace while she was mourning her dad's son's favorite dress. God, even now I don't know whether to cry or add it to my resume under emotional damage consulting. So yeah, those were just a few of the times my mouth ran faster than my brain. I have offended mothers, jinxed weddings, and accidentally turned a blush pink dress into a symbol of eternal grief. In Turkish, we would say, actually, no. At this point, Turkish proverbs are scared of me. But don't worry, I have plenty more where that came from. Fashion fails, language slips, culture collisions, and things I definitely should have said in my inside voice. So, if you think this was bad, just wait. Because the next time we are going deeper into the wardrobe, into the drama, into the beyond inappropriate. And who knows, maybe I will finally say something normal. But honestly, kismet. Oh, and if you want more Turkish wisdom, serve it hot with chaos, click right here, over there, somewhere here. That's episode 2. No wig, no astrological excuses, just Turkish wisdom in hot pan. It's got proverbs, it's got spoons, it's got trauma, flavored subtitles. See you on the next episode. Please wear something comfortable and maybe keep your spoon handy. You never know when life's gonna serve hot milk.